Hi. Mulishani. Hi, Emily. How are you? Long time. How's everyone? Hi, my Felix. Hi, Tuku. How's everyone? Mulishani. Whew. How are you? Yeah. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. Mulishani, how's everyone? Yeah. Late night. Bamuinemushishua. What happened? Funerals. Yeah, very sad. Very sad. Hi, Tuku. Mulishani, mwevantu bakwalis. Hi. Akuna kulala. Ish. Anyway, we have a lot of things to discuss, guys. A lot has happened. We have just received a funeral. Bamuinemushi, the comedian, just passed away. We don't know what happened, but kuri chiriro. Chiwokolo bamuma. Chiwokolo total lesson. Yaba awo mwandini. Wafia. Anyway, let's get to business, guys. Let me just share. Before Chiwokolo bamutuse mpindi kuri ba UPND. Ba UPND, they are violent. Kuti ba mashani umuntu wabo. Mwamona. UPND is a violent party. Vale be peshat ba PF bali ba violent. Okay. Really? We continue to pray for the Lungu family, ladies and gentlemen. First thing every day, we pray for the Lungu family. We pray for the family that, it's been long, almost 4 months now, no burial. So we continue to pray for the family that they can find peace under difficult circumstances. So Yeah. Let me just share and dedicate to the Lungu family. Dedication to the Lungu family to find peace under difficult circumstances. We kick off the show with a tribute. We are still with you, Balungu family. All the lies, the propaganda hasn't stopped. So, you know, we are with you. Yes.
Her wallet that keeps you organized and stylish. Let's check this.
We pray for the Lungu family. We commit them in prayer. We know it's not, the barrier is still outstanding. So we keep holding them in prayer. And we pray that God can be their comforter in these difficult times. Amen and amen. How are you? How are you? We are here, guys. Monday. I think it's Tuesday. Oh my God. Yes. Tuku, I see you. I know now, Willa, but we shall just do the show. Follow us on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, watch the full shows on YouTube. Yes. We are live both on TikTok and Facebook. Oh my God, yes. So breaking news. I'm reading some comments there from my son, Tuku. Zambia found with more human rights violations again for the second time. And again, we have diplomatic appointments by the president from the same region. That is a breaking news. And also Malawi, Muzimu of one term happened in Malawi. So we thank Malawi for showing us the way and giving us advice. There's a video circulating, if you haven't seen it. Message from Malawi to Zambians. Take time and listen to that message from Malawi. And in Zambia, there is a lot of things going on today. The secret appointment of judges brought to light. You know what? I think UPND is the worst government ever. Running bale tungulule echalo kwati makolonio fiya bale tungulule echalo kula nyantirira abantu so nomba bali basungwa bale nyantirira bena Zambia nomba baba UPND bale tunyantirira ukubonfya mafunde ya bale bonfya basungu ukubonfya judicial system to oppress us. They are using the law to oppress us. Bale leta ama laws, illegal things. They are criminalizing legalizing criminality. That's the word. Yes. So the UPND government is legalizing criminality. So they are getting things. They are abrogating the constitution already. We have been talking about this cyber law. It is illegal. The cyber law is supposed to protect citizens from crimes on the internet, but they turned the cyber law into oppressing citizens, taking away the citizens' right to speak freely. The UPND, they have abrogated the Bill of Rights. In the Bill of Rights, that's where there are the fundamental rights of Zambians, which include freedom of expression, gathering, affiliation, freedom of conscience, freedom of affiliation, expression, conscience, religion, right to life. People are dying anyhow. They are not protecting the citizens from death. And there is discrimination. That is a violation of the law. The president appointing people from one region is abrogation of the law. It is called discrimination, and the president is violating article number 11 of the human in the Zambian constitution in the Bill of Rights. So article number 11 is being violated by the president by continually appointing people from one region into main offices, into key government institutions. They are being manned by people from one region, one tribe, and a few tribes here and there, you know. So this is illegal. It is actually a crime. It's an impeachable crime. The president, when he received the instruments of power, he swore to protect the constitution of Zambia. I have it right here. He swore to protect the constitution of Zambia by upholding the laws, but he is abrogating them. So we will not sit quiet. That's why we would like to thank all the lawyers who are coming up. Zambian lawyers, please koseni. Yopopo tufikire mu Zambia nombate pamwe anoseka. Kukosa mwebena Zambia mweba berengalo. Show yourself and be heroes of Zambia. Let us not allow UPND to change the narrative of forcing people into silence. People, instead of being heroes by speaking for the nation, they are going into the corner and folding their hands for fear of being persecuted. Dear Zambian, this is not a time to fear persecution. Do stand with the people of Zambia, especially our lawyers and our judges in Zambia. This is the time we are asking our lawyers and our judges to stand with the people. Zambia's democracy will only be saved by upright judges and lawyers who will stand with the people. So from me today onwards, I'll be calling on ama lawyers abanshindo, nama judges abanshindo to stand with the people and protect the democracy of Zambia, just like what happened in Malawi. What happened in Malawi was the lawyers and the judges in Malawi, they worked to fight a system that was being engineered to rig the elections. So honorable men and women in Malawi stood against a dictatorship government. They took them to court, and the judges there in the courts, they upheld the law. So this is what we want to see in Zambia. We want to see credible men and women stand with the law, specifically the judges and the lawyers. Do not be bought. Do not look at your hefty salary. Do not look at your hefty housing allowance and illegally prosecute people. We are pleading with you, mwebe mama judges from Zambia, lawyers. If you are a lawyer with a law degree, join other lawyers who are fighting for democracy. Volunteer your time to stand for the people who are being politically persecuted. The money is not only a payment that you can be proud of. We are asking you, lawyers in Zambia, maybe you graduated from a college, you have no job, you are a lawyer. Be a hero. We are asking for you lawyers in Zambia to be heroes. Join John Sangwa petitioning these criminal cases that are being conducted by the government. So today I am appealing to all lawyers. If you have a law degree, please put Zambia first. You are our heroes. Twami Lomba. Twami Papa Tamwema lawyers. In Zambia, we are watching you. We are begging you to stand with the Zambians and be heroes of Zambia. Because you are the one who know the laws. For example, the cyber bill. It is illegal, it's crime. It's a legalized crime. That's why it was signed at night. Cybercrime infringes on the Bill of Rights. But because it was signed into law, people are being sent into jail. Yes, so we are asking all the lawyers, if you don't have a job, even if you have a job, please, you are the people to save Zambia, people to fikire number. We need you lawyers to be heroes. It is being done elsewhere in other countries. In Malawi, it is the lawyers who took cases to court. And then the judges there in the courts of Malawi, they were not bought. They stood for justice. So that's what we need in Zambia. We need the judges in Zambia to prove that they can stand for justice, just like their name. You are not a judge if you are failing to deliver justice. This is a direct call out to this judge who's sitting on the PF case to sign the consent judgment to deliver PF to its rightful owners. Madam Concepta Zulu, your name says judge, but you are denying justice to the PF political party. Madam Concepta, Judge Concepta, how long will you take you to put the ink to the paper for the consent judgment for PF? How long will it take you? Your name says judge, and your duty is to deliver justice. I am sure if this judgment was in favor, was against PF, you would have signed it already. Judge Concepta, Madam, Your Honor, be honorable like your name. Let judges in Zambia be honorable like their names which they have been given and the constitution they swore to serve. How do you sleep at night, Mwema judges? You are denying justice, but you are called to deliver justice. You are delivering justice, which is injustice. You are delivering justice to the judgment. You are not delivering justice. You are delivering judgment to please your appointing authority with your hefty pay, with your hefty salaries. You are delivering justice. God will deal with you. It is not a promise. It is not a warning. It is a promise. It is a promise that every judge who swore to protect the rights of people, to honor, to judge, to deliver justice. If you are such a judge who is delivering injustice, know that your day of reckoning is coming. That is why today I'm here to plead with all judges in Zambia to stand with the people and on the right side of history. Be heroes, Mwema Judge wa Zambia. Let us celebrate you. Let us celebrate you. Use English. Some of the comments you are saying, if you write in Bemba, I can't understand. Yeah. So I don't understand what you are saying. Otherwise, I'll block you. If I can't understand what you are saying, I'll block you. But I use English so I can understand what you are saying. And I'm saying here to say the judges in Zambia better follow the justice system and deliver justice. You are called honorable for a reason. You can't be called honorable when you are delivering injustice. When you are sitting on a consent judgment to set free a political party which has been held in limbo. Judge Concepta, we are waiting on you. You promised to say third week you are going to deliver, you are going to sign it. If you are not going to sign it, tell us. Judge Concepta must tell the Zambian people if she's not going to sign that consent judgment for PF. Yes, so we are here. We want that judge to sign the consent judgment for PF because it's her job. She should rule on it as soon as possible. If she can't do it, let she do what that judge who is sitting on Waimi's case did. He reclused himself. kuli ba judge abafumine mu mulandu wakwanani kadi n'abafuma mu mulandu wakwa Waini. So ababa judge na bena, let her just leave that case. If she can't do it, let her declare conflict of interest. Magistrate recuses himself from Kapwepwe hate speech case. Lusaka resident magistrate Peter Mungala has recused himself from handling the case involving social media influencer Why Me. The magistrate cited professional grounds for his decision to step aside from the matter. So, this judge, magistrate, on the case of Why Me, he declared conflict of interest. In other words, vakanatawe ine saleniko bambi. So, in the same principle, Judge Concepta, this week she told us 3 weeks. So, in a week mkwaiva tueve. If she wants Vasambemo so that another judge can be assigned on this case. Time is ticking. My elections yale isa nombalini. Yeah? Very soon Parliament will be dissolved. So now actually this is the main topic of my week. Nakulala ndafema judges. Because the judges are the reason why we are happening. So apefile chitika. Ama judges mu Zambia, they really need to show us they are honorable, like their name. The judges in Zambia really need to show us if they are independent or not. We need to know. Now, good news is that this magistrate who was handling Waimi's case, Anyantu Kamu. So this is what we expect. We expect to see all judges ukulanyantu kamumirandu ngashaba fini na bafumamo efye tulefwaya mwema judges. Don't delay, do not delay the justice. Justice delayed is justice denied. It is time sensitive. Today akuma election, so we are counting down to the wire. So these judges in Zambia need to show us if they are independent or not. Because there is a case already in Mumakoti where the president has been sued for illegally increasing their pay. The president has increased the pay of the judges and the housing allowances. What is the reason why the president will break the law and increase housing allowance and salaries of the judges? Why? This is my opinion. I can say it. It's not a crime. Balefo kula control ama judge. Ukweba tibahaka inde eba kula chita give ama judgment ukupela fi ama judges. I mean, what's the explanation? This is not hate speech, it's not libel, it is not sedition. The law is very clear. The president should not increase salaries of judges at all. There is a emoluments committee who is supposed to see how much judges should get paid and approve. But the president bypassed all this. Baya baikala ba saina no saina. Baba lundire mpia. When we have this is very suspicious, especially when we have a climate where only opposition is being arrested, when there is only selective justice. So how can the president justify to give pay increment to judges by passing the committee? How can he justify it? Looking that is only, this judiciary now is only arresting opposition. There are threats everywhere. Hey, come to Zambia ukachimona. Tatu wake seko. Inoshita, if you are on their red list, don't even go to Zambia. Inepanopondi tetindishe ku Zambia. Ngabantamfya kunoku America ngaya kubuki na Faso. No visa entry. Alilufya yoyoma iche Ethel. Ethel alilufya nyoku ya ku Zambia. Alilufya nya. Because Baba UPND, they want to shut up every mouth. People who are talking in Zambia, like my son Blaze, Fisama, Vareva Fwai. mwachimona lero ba UPND ba omuntu wabo Chibokolo, because it's making them unpopular. They have beat up their own. They are so desperate. The other thing I want to talk about is the Minister of Energy. I was shocked to watch that interview by the Minister of Energy. He was lying by Minister of Energy without insomnia, that Zambians received 10 hours of power. Imagine. Power Minister of Energy at Zambia received 10 hours of power. Like, really? Zambians received 3 to 4 hours of power. Minister of Energy Bachila Tarika. Baletino Kuti, how can you remove us from power when you are delivering? Inena di papa na chipapa kumana minister. It's like, wow, they have no shame. And these people, by UPND, even if they lose power, it will be difficult to remove back of memu power within it. In them ever. By UPND, that to add more opposition. We were in opposition for 20 years. How can we rule for 5 years? Mwadi mwanaka this one is okay land. That it will be criminal for us to lose power. But you are not delivering. What is criminal is for you to cling to power when you have failed to deliver your 10-point plan. That is what is criminal. You have to pack and go. You can just go. You can just resign by UPND. If you have any shame, you would just resign. Minister of Energy is another shameful act to watch. Another shameful thing which I saw happening today was this Maria Zalomis, the daughter of ECZ chair. She was there at some court. Maria Zalomis was in court. Murder suspect. And you know, her pictures have gone viral. Her relatives were there yelling at journalists for taking pictures of her. I'm like, what? You gonna yell at journalists for doing their job? Okay. I was just like, this is another level of entitlement. You know? In Livingston, if you have power 24/7, that's another crime against the government for discriminating. Why should Livingston have power 24/7 when some areas they only have 3-4 hours of power a day? Why? That's why a reason they should go, because mulele but Livingston na mkwatama light. So nga bayabambia Zambians vena. This is discrimination we are against. We need equality before the law. We need equality for services to be provided in Zambia equally. Because amawe aliyo muimba kukopa belt nangu maimba amawe ku northwestern. Abena northwestern wale chura. Tabale mwana po value ya amawe yo muleimba. So na imako Livingston you can't say. I know some people they have said yes, we have a power in Livingston because the hydro plant is there in Livingston. So what? Mula senda mabwe from Copper Belt and Northwestern. Those people don't benefit anything from the stones you are digging. So Ngani, if that's the case, if you are going to give power 24/7 to people in Livingston, then but the wealth that you dig from Livingston or from Copper Belt or Northwestern should stay with the people in Northwestern and Copper Belt. Imwamule diama light yenu ayoyene, oyo mule yumfira part you have power 24/7. Naba kwa tamabwena bena, let them benefit from the stones in their region. Otherwise, your point is useless to try and justify why you have power in Livingston. Because people where they have minerals, they are not benefiting. So why should you justify giving power to one region? Why? because the people in Northwestern, they are suffering. But they are the main producers of the GDP in Zambia right now. So don't come and tell me, Apa, you have power in Livingstone. If you have power in Livingstone, then can you ukula bomfia amabwe ya ku Northwestern or amabwe ya ku Rufwanyama kulia Emerald? Let the people of Rufwanyama benefit from those stones. Just like you people in Livingstone, you are saying we are benefiting because the hydro plant is in our region. So namabwe ya Rufwanyama, give the people of Rufwanyama the stones so that benefit. Give the people of Northwestern stones so that they benefit. Give the people of Copper Belt the stones so that they benefit. Otherwise, it's a mockery. You don't come here and mock us. Because people where these minerals are being mined, they are suffering. Tabaleba shira mabwe atiaku bule nyamabwe chiteni benefit. Yaref mapalandien. For you to come and kula tuangapa as you receive power. They should have given priority to the owners of the area. But we have heard that amena UPND abaf mamuma lusaka muma town eba pera ma license kuya kumufumbwe kuya mukwimba. People know what's going on. Yeah. So anyway, I was talking about Maria Zalomis who showed up in court na from Batanama Bokwadi so kwata bus station. I was like, okay. And then her family had the audacity to start threatening the journalists who were taking pictures. And the other thing which jumped out on me is like she was only surrounded by 2-3 police officers. They didn't even cuff her. But look at what was happening to Madam Nawakwi. Nawakwi, who was just there for hate speech. Olomunia Zulu for hate speech. The whole battalion of Lusaka bakapokola kuma court case kuyafika salanga rafikonkana umuntu fya umo. They would release all police vehicles and all police officers to surround Nawakwi for a hate speech. Mune mona kapatula kali Zambia imwe. Uriya mwana mabaza Lomis uriya. Murder suspect achikala fye no chains. We didn't even see heavy police presence palepo achibapa court. But look, let anyone appear for a political case. Trump-tap charges. Bakapokola, Lusaka flooded. Bakapokola ni green. It's green everywhere. Bakapokola name fully loaded. Bale swinging na kuli fima Land Cruiser fiabu. Adiama court grounds yonse when Nawako used to appear in court. The entire court ground was green with police officers. Even Savoy herself. Let Savoy appear in court for just a simple case. You saw the police officers who were there. Kuchuati nat chipondo shichile isapa. Atawe balaisa for hate speech. Like really? All these are police officers for hate speech? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. It's messed up Zambia. Ngawale nganwo praising atula kwebati. Aba UPND bali kwataka patula muletali kana muimwena. Ule mwana wabamwangala Zalomisi achikala fe kwati alimpa bus stop alelolera. Olo achia mukusenda yena rasi yetu achikala. Umwana wabamwangala Zalomisi kulia ku court. Mwalimu wana balungulira bayile ku eligibility case yabo. Not even a criminal case. Just eligibility case. Bakapokola balele mu ma streets ya Lusaka. All the streets were blocked, and the president, may he so rest in peace, ECL, couldn't even walk. Kwisa bachitaba ECL, you can't walk. Kabien mumotoka. Bazambia police in Sonia wuntu mwatuamishi mamano yenu. Okay, uyomwana wabamwanga Zalomis who killed somebody. Why didn't she have the police? Mwane tumakuriba Edgar Lungu. I am asking you, Zambia police. Why didn't you send heavy police when she was appearing in court? I'm asking you, Bareha Monga, Grafa Omsamba, Naba Jack Mwimbu, the three of you. You think Ibena Zambia to the Fipu, but what like to let me tambe from Mulete from Lefoya? Why didn't you send heavy police kumwana waba mwangala Zalomi Surya, who is a murder suspect? Why didn't you send it? Munia Zulu appearing in court. Wakapokola, Savoy, Namayo Savoy, Nawaku can do nothing. You sent the whole police station kulia kukocho kwa balini wakapokola. Akapokola once they were recorded to go and surround Nawakwi or Munia Zulu or Savoy just for hate speech. Amashi with you. But you want to wipe you around today or your suspect wakwe. We have not seen a picture of her behind bars, and she was sitting there. No chains. So my mwena bena Zambia, this is your justice. That is your equality before the law in Zambia. Now my question to you, my dear Zambians, is how do you expect Wamwangala Zalomis to run a free and fair election when her own daughter, who is a murder suspect, is not being subjected to the laws that other people are subjected to? And her crime is the most serious crime. Ukipa yomuntu is the most serious crime. Killing somebody is the most serious crime. But look at how that girl was being treated. No gloves, no kasalanga nearby, wakapokola 2 or 3. Compare that now what was happening when Nawakwi appeared in court. Compare what happened when Savoy appeared in court, or Munia Zulu. So can you trust that woman who is abrogating the law to treat her daughter with kids' gloves when her daughter is a murder suspect? Are we going to have a free and fair election? Because Vamangala Kutibalanda Fiati treat my daughter like any other suspect. Ngatule Monanava Muninika Munichi Kasalanga. Her family had the audacity to threaten journalists on camera to stop taking pictures of Maria. So why can't we take pictures of Maria? Why? What is so special about Maria when she committed the most serious crime? Murder. Suspected murderer. They took 1 week to go and pick her for detention. And up to now, we don't even know if she's actually in detention. We have not seen her in a police cell. I can't come to Zambia. In case of Zambia, by UPN Dinga Mafumap. From American Kayananguku Burkina Faso, there are no visas over there. You want to come and arrest us? You have legalized crime. Mwaripangalo yakula ikata bantu. For no reason. One for wetheo mabanda. Iwa wine, go to Zambia if you want. If you are in Zambia, yes. Even if it's after 2019 tamwaka mbonepo mu Zambia. As long as muya ene amalo ya bupua. Ayakula ikataba nenu for no reason. Imamulela ndefi abupuba. Bataba nenu ngabamnya suka. Mwaya mkuba kaka. Ero munje bati come to Zambia pakuti mukese nchikata. Forget. I will go to Burkina Faso. Oronganafa bakanshika kuno kwini. I don't have time. Nabakasonso nabasuka. I saw Bakasonso was answering to somebody. Professor Kasonso answered to somebody who told him I'd come to Zambia. Bachi mwasuka tetingise kushito yo. Eo mule chusha abantu. Mwalipange chalo kwati ni shito. Kula lole lafia bantu wa iso ule landa maindi ya kwe mwamukaka. Meanwhile, Ima Mwalelanda for 20 years in opposition. You were talking 20 years in opposition. Nobody stopped you. So, tukalalanda, ero kuzembeta tuwakeseko. Tukesa konga mwafuma mupawe ero tukesa. Mwamfa. Because mulefaya, ukulonga abantu bonse. Muma jele, pakuchi abantu bale kiokulalanda. Ero mule sangala pa mule basa mule bepa. Abena Zambia kwa tulia minister wa energy. You want propaganda to be on the airwaves of Zambia. You want to arrest any voice which is speaking the truth. You have no shame. You even have the audacity to start supporting government. Ile chusha bena Zambia. Shame on you. Elo nuwe bona mayo. You know, it hurts me to see a woman supporting Ifyabukuba. It really hurt me. Chirankaripa ngana mwana mayo ale supporter evil government yaba UPND. Chirankaripa. Issue ya kwa Mangala Zalomisi ni eye opener. And I will continue to question you, Bena Zambia. Can you trust Mwangala Zalomis to run a free and fair election like her counterpart in Malawi did, when she can't subject her own daughter to the same treatment other prisoners get? You have no shame, Iwe. Whatever, Theo Mabanda. Because I don't think a person with Yabu Banda could tell some kusapota government. Ama ambulances aya ishire. Aba kuisen mami pereye ama ambulance yanga. One ambulance bena bayipokera bayipera ma ambulance yanga 18. So kuti waisa support the government ile misalaula. You have no shame. So Bamwangala Zalomis, we must continue to ask the question, is she going to run a free and fair election, considering the fact that she won't subject her daughter to the same treatment other prisoners get? And for her, she has committed the same. She has committed the maximum crime, which is murder. The daughter is a murder suspect. But mone never bade mchita treat to yomwana Bamwangala. So Bamwangala bakachita run free and fair election ni. Napera padia shida kwa Maria Zalomis. Nelly Muti is another problem in Zambia. The Speaker of the Assembly is another problem. Speaker of the Assembly is another. Balupata machi umwana waba mwanga uliama Maria Zalomis achikala fena na peta na mabokoso. Kwacha lolele la basi. When people who are just a hate speech suspect, they are brought in chains before they are even convicted. Eh? Hate speech suspect. Vanawaku, how was she treated? Balungu, kuyate ku hearing. Remember, Balungu was not even a suspect. He just went to the hearing for his eligibility case. Guess what happened? The whole Lusaka woke up, kwa di baka pokola, nafika salanga. When Lungu was not even a criminal. We are watching, and we are here to educate you by praising Amwisuke Amenso. Isuke ni Amenso by praising Amachimona Minister Wenua Energy was lying that Zambians received 10 hours at Kanyama. Shanyo. I don't even want to play his tape. We didn't carry your mutimanga na wefe bachilalan. So Baneli Muti by the Shireba Mkukumaya Nama Chiefs. I don't hate my country. I want my country to be better. I want a country where all Zambians are treated equally. I don't want a country where one tribe is superior than the other tribe. Our own president, he's discriminating in his appointments. All his appointments in a diplomatic service, they are dominated by people from one tribe. So I am 50% Tonga, but I don't support this discrimination of 72 Zambian tribes against one tribe. One tribe is being held superior. 72 tribes are being discriminated by the president. If we look at just how he appoints in the diplomatic service, he favors that same tribe and one region. And even after we talked last week, he did some appointments. This week, the president did some appointments which were regional. So he doesn't care. And that means he is violating the constitution, and it's even a reason to impeach him. Yes, we shall tell it as it is. And that is one thing which they did in Malawi. They educated people on their human rights. In Zambia, people are not aware of their human rights. That's why Valatina no Kulanda. If people knew their rights, they will not even be scared. They will just go to the constitution and court to say this is my right. According to Article Shani, I'm entitled. I love my country, and me, I am one of them. I am a 100% Zambezi woman. I am 100% Zambezi woman, but I will not shut up and let injustice prevail just because I am from Zambezi. We have to speak against the wrong thing. So we talked about the energy minister. Malawi Judiciary saved the Malawi. So we are calling upon the Zambian lawyers and judiciary to be heroes of Zambia, because HH and his government, they are using the law. If you find his appointments, I think 80% of his appointments, they are using the law to make to manipulate and legalize crime. So even us, mweba sambirila law, lawyers and judges, be patriotic, be the heroes of Zambia. In Malawi, this is what happened. Kumalawi, this is what happened. Babo mfeshe law to win this election. We have a lot of educated people in Malawi. Even in Zambia, we have a lot of educated people. So let these educated people in Zambia fight for Zambia's democracy. You lawyers and judges. Ngabakupela case ya kufinina sambamo. Umwana wa wali chita graduate. So babudi umwana wa bamuchita appointi. Ale pingule milandu shonzi. So that tika mkonke omwini. Because these judges, you will be sued personally in your personal capacity when the time comes. If you are making illegal judgment, inshtanga ya isamwema judges bakala misuwinga in your individual capacity. Ndebye bafi. So balabale chenjera bena bale samba mufi. Ngabamona fe case fyo ile yenda basamba mwatawe ne mfunyenimu. So ulia judge mayo ulia uwa ikala papa pali kesi ya ba PF ayishibile. Let her just sign that consent order and give PF back Kubeni. Because when PF goes back Kubeni, it means the original office bearers will be reinstated and Chavinga will be nowhere. Chavinga will have no claim on the party because the original office bearers of PF will be reinstated. So, Elia Shirio. There is another interesting case where Bamao Sampa took the government over the sale of Mopani. This is what we need. It's an encouragement to know that the Mao Sampa case on Mopani is being beefed up by credible lawyers like Eric Siwamba and many other big names which I can't remember on top of my head. But this is what we need. We need lawyers and honorable men and women to save Zambia. Join one of these teams. The Mao Sampa case on Mopani, if they are lawyers, if you know a brother who is a lawyer, a sister who is a lawyer, challenge them and be heroes. Let them join these cases to fight these people. They have committed many crimes against the country. But you people who have studied law, if you are just sitting there, then Zambia twala luse chalo. We need you lawyers to start cases like John Sangwa, Mao Sampa. Even if you are not a lawyer, you can start a case and then seek lobby for other legal professional lawyers, qualified lawyers to back you up and volunteer the time. Nobody has money, but lawyers can volunteer their time into these cases and become heroes of Zambia. That's what we need. And the last topic, so I talked about Mwangala and Vanelli Muti, yes, Vanelli Muti Navena. she needs to be watched because Bill 7 must stay dead. Bill 7 is a roadmap to one-party state. Bill 7 is giving HH the power or UPND to be the supreme political party forever and ever. After Bill 7, I don't know what will happen to go back to multi-party state. We must tell Vanelli Mutu Kwebati the changes that are in Bill 7, they cannot be done without a referendum. So if Vanelli Muti pushes to pass this Bill 7 in Parliament, it will be an illegal act. It will be a criminal act. Vanelli Muti tulemye bafi. Bill 7 ngamwaipisha mu Parliament, it will be a criminal act. Because the changes that are being passed there, they cannot happen without a referendum. Meaning kuya kuma Zambia ni wonse wakwata se bushemule suminisha bahaka inde bedeva investigated for corruption. Bushemule suminisha ukweba ati Parliament should be dissolved before election day. Bushemule suminisha ukweba ati ama judge yeba karapingure mirandu. There are a lot of things in Bill 7. Maybe they are touching over 150 bills, you'll say. They are in there which they want to touch. Bushemule suminisha ukweba to a president wakalechita appoint 10 people to increase the amount of appointed MPs from 8 to 10. It's a lot of things. Those things, they have to go to the people. The people need to say yes or no. Number Vanelli Mutinga senda papa mutwe wabo bakachipishe mu Parliament because na mu Parliament na tukwata ba UPND abalefu ala maka amajezi ya na tukwata ba PF balefu ala amajezi ya ba UPND, but they are not being fired. It is a job of Nelly Muti to fire those MPs who are misbehaving, crossing the floor, but she is not. Nelly Muti is running the most compromising house ever since Zambia became independent. And Wamwangala Zalomis also wants to bring this by electric, biometric voting, whatever. Malawi, which will allow voting rigging machine, because it will allow chi machine ukula penda ma vote. Kumalawi bali chikana. Basu minisha fya kupenda ma vote manually. That is the only system of counting and voting they agreed. Nothing electronic, is just a manipulation. And we must say no to that. I think Napela papene mkwai. But the bottom line is the Zambian judiciary, they need to prove to us. Zambian judiciary need to prove to us. Zambian judiciary, judges, we need to know that you will not be corrupted. You need to be our heroes by Zambian judiciary. Hello, my ghost. Hi, daughter of King Jesus. Chichi, how are you? Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Munishani, our day ale romandini. Daughter of Zion, go ahead. If not, Ghost, you can go ahead. What is your take?
The can Ghost to end.
Bagost, any comments? Okay. All right, no problem. But Chichi, if you are ready. Right, Chichi, I guess people are not ready. Chichi, could you buy Chichi?
There are two Chichi, Madam President, so I was waiting.
Okay, Chichi girl, if you're ready, you can go ahead.
There are two Chichi. I think we need to start changing this Chichi. We don't know who is who. Yeah. You know, so sometimes when you come, Madam, you give us the introduction. It's like you finish everything. We don't even know where to start from. Because you ham and bring all the points. So that why I'm not ready. Otherwise,
you know, Kabili, everyone, we have a different way of saying things. My mom, so the way you see it, oh, you know, it's just it's
don't write in Bemba because I don't understand that. Look at this Bemba woman. She's talking. She's literally Bemba. I said, don't.
I couldn't read it. She don't Bemba sometimes. You know what I mean?
I know, right? I sometimes even fail to pronounce some words. I'm like, am I really Bemba or what? I understand you very well. Yeah. Good evening, people on the panel. Ghosts, daughter of Jesus or Zion.
King Jesus,
Madam Chichi, yeah. It's good to have you people. I know it's late back in Zambia. Very few people are listening and all that, but we keep on pushing. You've highlighted, Madam President, most of the key issues that need to be, I think, tackled. So, literally, you've said much of the thing, and for me, I can only say, let's have a country where we are promoting the rule of law, because, like you've lightly stated, when my HH was in opposition, he was, you know, somebody yesterday said the HH of 2020 and the HH of today are two different things. And I really want to agree with that statement, because the man I loved, so when he speaks, I even say, yes, there comes. He will talk. I'll say, yes. You see, this is what we need. But today I sit down and ask myself, what went wrong? Where did it go wrong? How did it go wrong? Mr. President, you spoke so much. That's why you've deleted all the videos I hear. I understand. I'm not sure, because I've not checked his page to see whether truly he has deleted or not. All the videos where he spoke everything that was right and everything he's doing now contrary to what he promised. You understand? So it makes you sad as a person and say, look, I looked up to this man with so much love, with so much confidence, and then all that confidence just went brrrr. You know, it's like those people who do stocks. You have the candle, and you know when the candle is moving, and then all of a sudden the price goes up and the price goes down, and then there's bullish and bearish, you know, all that kind of language, and then it does brew. Is it the Dodge? Is it the Dodge candle? Is it the hammer candle? I can describe him like he just brew, moving like that, and with no proper consistency with whatever he said when he was in opposition. It hurts. And it hurts to come and even hear him saying, give me solutions. Which solutions, Mr. President, have we failed to give you as people who have been in the opposition? We speak, sir, this thing that you are doing, don't do it like this, do it like this. We give those solutions. We've provided those solutions, but you've not heard. So if you've not listened, and now you want to come and listen at this hour to the solution that we're going to provide today, It is nothing. You can't come and ask for things at the 11th hour. It's like you're playing football and then you tell them to say, but coach, please change that boy. Change it. He doesn't care. And then when he sees that hour, that's when now he wants to bring in that person. Yes, it may work. It may not work. But for us to provide solutions at this hour for you, it will not work because you've already implemented the wrong policies that will not yield good results for you. That's why you are where you are today. And we told you 2 years ago, I still remember, Madam President, you have been on this platform the time they lost, when you realized 3 months into, according to the way you said it, 3 months into their rule, you said, no, this is not the things that I advocated for, and you came out. And you continuously advocated for proper things. Did he hear? No. He paid a deaf ear to that. If he had only listened, we said it. Mr. President, us people, us who come and tell you this is wrong, are the people that love you. We've said that several times. But the people who are telling me, no, everything is okay, those are the people that even after power, they're going to run away from you. You should have also seen from the your predecessor, ECZ, may so rest in peace. The people who are eating with him, Amos Chanda, is with you right now. But Frank Waria is with you right now. My comrade Chavinga is with you. Where were all those people? They were with PF, eating. Today, they are with you. They ran away from ECZ. They came to you. And you people have got this thing of...
Yeah, wait.
And you know they've got this... I hate this thing of saying politics is about numbers.
No.
It's not about
It's about integrity.
Integrity.
Yes.
Is very critical.
Yeah.
You can't just be jumping from jump. No. Even you, the person who's receiving you, believe you me, I'll doubt your integrity. Because it's like you don't care. All you care is about being in power and all that. I will not do that. And that's why, Mr. President, we are asking you, give PF back to the owner. You have made sure that you have legalized the criminality, the everything. Like Madam President said, you have legalized the unlawlessness of the PF issue. And we've told you. So those are the solutions we're giving you. Now we've started giving you solutions. Please give back PF to its own. That is number one. Let the judiciary behave independently. That is solutions we are giving you. I don't know what type of solutions we want to give you. Very simple solutions. They're not even complicated. Just remove yourself there and be the person who was there, who provided good solutions when you're in oppositions. And these are the solutions we're giving you. PF, because we want PF to be PF. Let it be, because you have legalized the lawlessness of what happened with that conference which was held there by doing by accepting Comrade Chavinga to say is a rightful owner, when you know exactly there was no proper conference that happened for him to be given that presidency, and to even allow the law, I don't know which law they use to go and change the names at Registrar of Society. I don't know what. You don't want people who are abiding, who are following the constitution. You are accepting the unconstitutional behavior. I want to borrow some words from Council Mwenya yesterday, which he said, we are accepting the unconstitutional behavior, which is not right. So, Mr. President, let's accept the constitutional behavior. So, the constitution is very, very clear on a lot of things. So, why are you allowing the unconstitutional behavior? Kindly give back PF to its rightful owners. We know who the rightful owners. We are not going to. So that is a solution. I've given you 2 solutions today. 2 solutions. Secondly, or is it thirdly, Mr. President, you have prolonged the suffering of that woman by Madam Esther Lungu. Please, another solution we are giving you. Since you've asked us to give you solutions, another solutions. Please, kindly delegate somebody to attend that funeral since they don't need you there. These are solutions we are giving you. Please write them down. Let those policymakers that you are appointing accompany it. And Madam, like you said, when I checked the names, I was like, what is Madam talking about? I went and checked it. Oh, we've sold in this, everyone from the region or whatever, like you've said. Mr. President, no. Please, another solution. Be inclusive. Your manifesto, I'm repeating, where does that unity in diversity, where have you thrown it? Where have you thrown it? Can you have inclusiveness in this whole matter? That is a solution. I don't want to come and hear you just talk and you don't give me solutions. No, I'm talking and giving you solutions. So please implement what we are saying for us to live a very normalcy country. Please delegate. You have delegated Wahaimbe to attend the UN General Assembly. We thank you for that. Similarly, delegate who you think can attend the funeral of Madam ECZ, so that Madam Esther Lungu can bury the man and let the family rest and also do a closure to that. We've seen, yes, in Nigeria, people stay for 6 months without burying, 1 year without burying, but because they are ready for that. But this one, you are imposing it on them to prolong the funeral. That's what we are saying.
It's
Please,
not our culture.
Listen.
It's not our culture.
No, it's not our culture. So it's not our culture. So we've given you the solutions. Please, I don't want to hear to say we didn't give you solutions. No. We've also asked you, Mr. President, can you leave ECZ independent? Remove that person. That is also a solution. We are not saying, please, I'm trying as much as possible to provide solutions because I've seen, don't just talk but give solutions. And these are solutions. Kindly remove your cadres from there. We know very well. Let there be some professionalism. Let there be some independence in the Electoral Commission of Zambia. Appoint people who are supposed to be appointed there, not affiliated to your party. That is a solution we are giving you, so that there will be that independence in the Electoral Commission of Zambia. We are also saying, let Maneli Muti, since you speak to her in those private meetings, when you go and say, hey, come, sit here, make sure that Chavinga this, make sure that, no, call her and tell her, no, from today onwards, I want you to be impartial in your execution of duties as the Speaker of the National Assembly.
Let her do the job. Ada. Vacation, go again, Mama.
Yes, the way he calls Maneni Mutu to say, sit here, make sure Chavinga is recognized as leaders of opposition, and make sure PF is whatever, make sure you chase all MPs who are supposed to, when we bring Bill 7, we are saying, tell her to say, from today onwards, I'm going to allow you to do your work impartial, with impartiality. We don't want you to put your business in the business of Vanelli Muti. We want proper execution of Vanelli Muti in her duties as the Speaker of the National Assembly, because she can't be chasing MPs and suspending them. I've never seen any of the MPs from UPND being suspended.
I know. Because they are just quiet. They just UPND MPs valorate at MP shingire mu account. Ching ching. UPND MPs just check a back balance. They don't say anything. Come off here. No kuloresha mu account impia na shingira.
Exactly.
They just wait for ching ching. That's why we are umbiare shipula munyaba mama balera ndatumbi baka muchitaka puche sushi.
So These are the things we are saying and giving you solutions, Your Excellence, because we love you. We want you to deliver. If you had listened, especially from me who has been saying, who are your advisors? I wonder what they tell you. I wonder if they can even stand up to say, Your Excellence, I think if we did this and this and this and this, things would be different. But they advised you wrongly, Your Excellence. And because they've been advising you wrongly, you've ended up finding yourself where you found yourself here. When you put deadlock, you don't know what to do. Your own Liswaniso has told you things on the ground are not nice. And that you should listen. If you had listened all this while, we could not have been where we are here. Your Excellence, we are giving you a solution to the issues of load shedding. We told you just cancel the contract. How much is involved if you cancelled all the contracts that you have? You somehow say it was PF. It was PF. You sit on the table with the other partners, colleagues. We have found ourselves in this situation. Our economy, yes, growing at 6%, projected. That is not the reality on the ground. A lot of SMEs are suffering. The simple issue, this is why people say, we don't know whether you did economics of the economics or home economics, because you should by now understand to say the basic principles of economics never change. So you can't grow the economy based on assumptions which don't hold. Reality is what should hold. We are now at a point where we are saying, please cancel those contracts. If you can even remain with maybe one, okay, 10 to take a supply, we are cutting. How much money have we sent us? We saw 80 million sent from ZESCO accidentally. It's on record. How much money, if we cancelled the contract and paid back that money to those contracts which we are going to abrogate, because it's contractual, whatever, it's not, it's against the contractual agreement, whatever. Yes, it's against the contractual. There should be also be conditions to say, in the event that you cancel the contract, we are going to pay this and that. We can pay off that so that your people here have got power and you don't have 3 hours of power, which you bring at 0 to at 5 hours, there's no power. How is the economy going to run? Do you realize that energy is an enabler for your economic development, for your economic diversification, to grow your economy? Energy is the enabler. It's an enabler. You can't do without it. Yesterday, Madam President, I'm giving you an example. I asked my some boys from the farm, because I was trying to put solar panel at the farm. You know, a person came with a generator. That generator worked for two minutes and it was broken. I don't know, for some reason. For us to look for a generator, it took us the whole 10 miles looking for a generator which can work. Everyone was saying, no, I can't, because, it was so difficult. Okay, you can have my generator at 1,000. I'm like, generator at 1,000, I might as well go and look for a generator and buy and come and do, because they needed to do some welding at the farm and this and that. It took us like that. So now tell me, how are you growing the economy with just simple like that? Basic things we can't do. It's kind of, we've given you solutions, sir. So some of those issues, I don't know other things that you've spoken. I must have spoken too much. I think let me give chance to the other panelists and all that so that they can make their own contribution. Thank you so much, Madam President.
Thank you, Madam. Powerful. Woo! Manja. But you know me, I'm not going to give them solutions because it's their job. Their 10-point plan was solutions. So why should the president come and ask us for solutions? If he has no solution, he should step down. That's why they have just giving each other in Chito. Ema solution yabo number. Their solution of what Mr. the President is giving in Chito, bale isala ulabe kana babruru babu bale ipene in Chito. a solution yabo. Solution yabo kula kita legalize crime, babura cyber law baipanga into crime, so that you are to the shokula landa feba de landa or landa kom guiden. A ma solution yabo. Go ahead, by August.
So, my very in Kanyamene in public domain, the entire country want to work much ma appointment, ma foreign services, mu government, mu civil service, mu police, mu soldier, mu conceche, want to attend the at tribal president in the United States dominate. So, in a question, Yangani, I'm asking this question. Nizo wapawalipo, wamelewa mankara papina pali wa president wamvira. So, imwamele mumvira, I have a question. When the manuzile kwa president. So, 2026 kwa government inangu. Once when tuenamleshta appointee, konse kuli ama position. Basaka pishuwa nchito. I submit.
So actually, Agosti, your question why pusher? It is breaking the law. The president Ngakukonkafye, he's supposed to be impeached. Pamland wakuchta discrimination. This is the maximum discrimination a president can ever do to his people. And based on this, there is evidence to say the president has appointed people from one region. We don't care whether that is his tribe or not, but how can he discriminate 72 tribes and favor one tribe? Uyumula ndu kalamba, that's why pakwamba na chilanda nati. Mwema lawyers, mwema kwata ma law degree. Mwema di Muzamba, if you are patriotic, go and start a case to impeach the president. You have nothing to lose, Bambiba. You tawakwate nchito, tapari efyo muchita. So you might as well be a hero to start something big. These people, they are using the law to oppress Zambians. So now, if it's constitution, let us use the law to remove this discriminatory government. If anything, we can use this discriminating of 72 tribes as a reason to have the president impeached. Lawyers in Zambia, stand up and be counted for something. Turemi papata kumalawi fyadi chitika. Imeni mutwale ba president na government yabo to be impeached for discriminating against 72 tribes. How can the president appoint only one tribe in all government institutions? How mwebantu bakwalesa? Diplomatic service yeka abe nefye bale isala ole bale nina mandeke ukuya mkula abomba ma diplomatic service the whole world over, one tribe. If anything, we can write to the UN and asking all these countries to start rejecting these diplomats because they're a product of a discriminatory regime. Yes. Let us join forces and write letters to the UN to say the Zambia diplomatic service is all being manned by people from one tribe. We ask all diplomatic officers to be rejecting them. Because you see, abantu nga baya kulia kuma diplomatic missions nga baba tumabala tuwala ma credentials yabo ni ceremony. The government there have to accept them. So nomba ifo febena Zambia nga tatulelanda tapari ukatulandira. Ifo febena Zambia nga tuwafi sumini shefi. Bahaka inde and is one tribe commando. Buru Zambia forever. Na mumona kuwami konse bali vika. Police konse na ma headmaster wonse. Batundu. Diplomatic service. Mufi patala. Any parastatal organization, they are all there. There is 72 of us. It is even this. Some of these people are Tonga. Not all the Tonga people support them. Like me, I am Tonga, but I don't support what they are doing. So there are many Tongas who are going to stand on the right side of history. I know many Tonga people myself who don't support what is happening. Chien tusala pukebe na Zambia. This initiative has to be started by someone. Let us write to the UN to issue an order to ban, since we already have 2 cases now at the United Nations for violation of human rights. 2 strikes already. So to back it up, we can even write and provide evidence. This can be done by the opposition if they join forces and write this letter and sign it. Nangoyama bishops, you know, the bishops, there's that organization of the bishops, the people from the church. They can write a letter to the UN to expose this massive discrimination by this government, this regime. We just can't be talking. We have to do something. We can't wait to say, Ngabaf power. These people, they are not ready to leave power. That's why they are putting themselves everywhere. They are solidifying their rule for Zambia. 1 tribe rule in Zambia. They are solidifying it. Don't get me wrong. I'm part of that tribe too, but I'm against it. I am against it. Shifitemenwe. Ndaranda shan mujitonga. He and we are all one day have support we are support. But muyo wangu mutundu wangu. But have support, and I will never support injustice. And I will never support discrimination. So we have to stand up in Zambia. Because these people, even if they are 13% of the population, maybe out of that 13%, only 1% are privileged to be benefiting. So majority of them are this way. They are on the side of the majority because they are not benefiting. They are only 1% of the Tonga. So chendemye efyo myebe natimula rufya nyokulanda tabatonga babe fye batonga ba no fya matonga bale chusha abantu no. There may be 1% of the 13% of the Tonga population. Majority of the Tongas bari pengedde mu mizimu ya barapenga. Buli musanko wanditumidde phone atamenda gunywa banywa mweno omuya munywa ngombe. They are failing to build boreholes kobazwa. So mbemunya batonga bambomu bona banini maningi, they are just like 1%. These are the people wajita benefit. Mbanini maningi biya so mutawa wamba ngatulela ndati abatonga baba mu government ebale chusha abantu ero no, it's a small number. They are just 1% of the Tonga tribe, maybe 2%, maybe 0.5%. These are the people in the diplomatic jobs, in all key offices in government institutions. They are 0.5% of the entire 13%. Banji Batonga bari pengedde, the most of the Tonga, they are suffering like me. I am a pensioner who hasn't got my money. Banji Batonga bari pengedde mu minzyumu. Taguma boho. Taguma opportunities. Abana babo kujana nchito. Ukutalira ma business. Taguma factories. Na muli mwenye ma factories kumbutongo we. Taguma factories. So eri ashirio twirapata abatonga me am here to preach peace kwati abatonga tebatonga bonse abatonga ni bali abenefya abaledya nabahaka indiwo baletwala kuma diplomatic service kuzesco kwa babanga nga kwa mama boss 17 mu muzesco ni how much is that in the population of Zambia nga kwa bama commander batatu or 20 commander wa army, air force, Zambia police, Zambia Air Force bali 4. Ni ama boss baba konkere panu malindi bali 5 6. No sana. Twise kutichi kuma school. Ama headmasters ni banga babako. Nangubenga pera ma school yonse mu Zambia ba pera ma headmaster batonga. They will still be less than 1% of the Tonga population. So aba lady na bahaka inde ba no sana. So ination de lomba pano abena Zambia muipata abatonga. Mupati abatonga balya abalerya nabahakainde obalepera enchitolo balesumina ukwabula okwepisha bahakainde tubahakainde bushefo tule ekitefi nafiroramo Isn't this discrimination? Isn't this going against the constitution of Zambia, which says that all people should be treated equally, despite of their tribe or political affiliation? Go ahead, Mama.
Sorry, I had to come in. And what I wanted to say is because it's just a small percentage that is eating, which is very, very true. But what is happening today and what is the president is doing is just putting black marks on the innocent Tongas. The reason why people are saying that few individuals, they are the one who paints that. For me, I just watch because nalishibati ulubalala lunga ulubalala lumu elubisho imbala na kwate mbalala 10 mukanwa uledia elo wasabulu ulubalala lumu abolawa bikamu. When you have to spit, you have to spit it all. That's the only problem. If those are nama generals, nama president, some leaders are kuntash. If they want people to love Tongas, to respect Tongas, it's them who are supposed to build that. When anything to Mwanawasa behavior, it did build everybody. It's just the way of saying things. We even know that there are people who are suffering in the villages, in Tonga's villages and everything. But they can't speak. They are so scared. But wherever they are, they have to know that their names have been dragged. And it will be dragged for centuries and centuries. The only message we can tell our leaders, please change for the generation's sake. The generation's sake. Whatever you do, the young children who are born, they are going to go through. Especially my message will be for people like judges. You are a judge, you are Judge Sanga, you are in court, you are judging people wrongly. Wish that one day, Judge Sanga. That's what they are building right now in government. That's what they are building. So they have to think, as Ghost have said. I always said I wanted to talk about this, what Ghost have said. The reason why we are standing up, coming out like to speak, some of you think, well, because we don't like the government. We think the way Ghost have said, what will happen to you guys? Because apart from leaders, apart from generals, that 1%, Madam President, you have speak, what we are seeing is a number of our friends, our sisters, brothers from Zambezi region. The comments in every Facebook, they are like bees. When someone says something, they come so strong to attack as if people have been having meeting, like, okay, everywhere where they mention this, we have to go there and attack. That's what is giving people to say Tongas. Because the number in Facebook comments, WhatsApp comments, not only leaders are behaving, even the followers. That's what is bringing that type of talking. But as I said, members, they have been calling us thieves. And it's some individuals who steal. What can we say? We are keep on calling for that day when I was watching MBM Mwamba, when Father Oscar called, he was giving the messages to the brothers like Bachavinga, Batayali, Kemushakashi, Wabashani. We have to change so. Now, they had our friend, they are the one who got feeling and were very hungry. Why would you say that? Someone who's trying to educate his brothers, send to change it. Tesio Bekala, Tule Seva, Yafutu, Tule Ona generation Yesu. They sold this person, they sold this person. So that's how I felt that if your message bachelor for kupera baba ghost ukweba kwaba neso abali box abale to konka bushuku bwalelo ukweba timunenyi fifintu fo mule supporta mule tota mulemona mule tota ngati wamweba tisona so na PF yali chitile Mama basonta pafiviona PF yalitiro bakushemwa yashemu kuchitefu PF achitile. All over president balanda batibakesa mukuchitefu into differently. That's what we wanted to see. We wanted to see everything that PF did, they do it in the different way. But you cannot come in if you are PF, imu ambo kuchitefu kuru kuchilapo. Mwambo kuchita ifi kuru ukuchilapo without shame, and then we're having followers are crapping. What will happen in 2027 after we take on over next year? Elo basa bula imwe mweba kwete nchito mweba lechita celebrate mu 2022. The computer is there na machinery for that mu 2022 batch tell recruit yaba. Mwamona. Mu 2023 these are the people who are recruited and their mother who are rejoicing abana babo bale bomba bale fola. Elo nomba after fienga basa winda shikese kutuka fempia pia. Mwalipanga kali ama budget you are enjoying na mulaba nefu sala ikalipa elo wasabuka fyati imwe you are not going to be employed because mwali employed kuli ubuteko. That's
illegally they were employed under discrimination. Yeah, they were employed under discrimination wrongly.
Yeah,
at the expense of other people. But I said then chitosha nabo. Yes, but mune kalapansa mbusha mitundu shimbi. You mweba celebrate pamanchito mune kalapansa mbusha mitundu. 72 other tribes are suffering because all of you have taken the jobs of other tribes.
And then mune chita celebrate you are happy. Ine kutina aba guilty. Kutina tondo washa ushenga ninebo bapokele. No, but she be satana, devil, and the 8 you abantu bakitiremo katuchinga ni bitterness, you never think about what is tomorrow. Because what is tomorrow future is important. Wamoda. Now, ngufeni matata abali pamupando bangisha abantu jito 355 ndemu nati wose tu wafumase kumokwile. I will say, daddy, tinabeta nati, daddy, think about what will happen next. I know we are enjoying. But the joy of today is not the joy of tomorrow. Tomorrow it might be different.
Not enjoying at the expense of other people, my sister. Eh? How can you enjoy at the expense of other people? A problem with the papa.
It's Madam President. So it's not like you ask, we hate it, we I think it's more kind of like umuntwale milanguru kilako. Because the Tatuisha president took us up. Ngamukavika pupa president kwale baba bemba mo na ishaba aba kwatemiti meisuma wa kweba tia ngamwasema if kweba before mo fire kali pasanda ngwasa ba president na imo chiteni if yaso naso kwa bana ba president how I can't do that. It's not part of
no apa to it will not be about the president. No ba mama chichi apa jatuka konka justice the president hakwate nchito yakwe. Thanks to our president, tukula ma judges, ba police if yakubomba. Nangwa ma judges if wakalaka kabantu. That is not the job of the president. And this is where we're having a problem here, where now the president is interfering on imibombele aba police na ba judiciary. But in 2026, if I will be there, we will make sure the president does not interfere with the judiciary or the Zambia police. Yes, kuba leka fye babombe bakapokola nganaba wikata no mulandu. Let them pursue mulandu. Problem ba haka inde bale ingira munifyonse. That's why could selective justice. Ba police tabale ibombera.
So if we Emma message so eno imbio na trafo kulanda po baba majius like na bana ndila fionse fo na trafo kulanda na charase kanish ba chiralanda na no many na landa fish. So I was like na trafo kulanda pa fia PF title ya PF. I'm like if really PF was rejected in 2021 and Mr. President you won like 2.8
landslide.
Why would you be scared? Kupoka PF. Tekuna nafati ndea na vena futi mtu wetu.
Watabawi nine yuro mwaleta pointi imbia.
2026.
Tabawi nine ba UPND nga mwaliwi nine fye blue mwaba chita clear ba PF. Because open agenda yaisa mkushimia PF. So if they want a landslide, why are they hell bent on eliminating PF? Eh? To the point that balungu eba bepa ya paku bakanyo kuya mukusende miti. Paku bakanda balungu kuninende KDM for yaba pamutu waba UPND na waka indechide. All of you mweba lesa ina PF makala toku balesho kuninende. Mwalipa ya balungu.
Mwabula PF mwa ikoselela you want to repeat a part so that's awe ngamulibakali fefene mulanda tibali vote okuno kaviye ndina futi mu 2026 babwe session chintu chabo muye nabenda mwimini nabenda mukabanyankule na futi lo tukamisumina apapera tatu akalande putukala mitote lafi kabese clean not if yakwa tisha kufisa mafisa manje tulefu okuti tuchite prove ati kwena abantu zona bali mitemo bali mchitambirivu
bali nomba bale ilanga fyati bali kwampula amavote aya bali kwenyu na kwenyu ngataba kwenyu na
so nomba kulefa kwa 2026 bangwe session PF chipe chabo ero bakendele nomba mu 2026 this time ngabasa bakwenuna awe nani ukalalanda
tapai neto tapai ukaba kwenyu na mami
the game we omulete ya game yo teyo
they have no power people they abantu abakwata malaiti kuti babavotera shani muzabe tabatafya chichikapo efyaso abantu balishitapo obunga 400 nangu fye bali winine mama yes nangu bali winine landslide they can't win in 2026 because they have failed to deliver abantu baleka lo mwafita
so PF must go back no batukambe ko kufa no mafintu mulelanda because us even the people that is in the country how are you going to reason tapali wo mule chinjana na be boxing game boxing ya babili elo abantu batamba that's how they buy tickets to get interested nowadays people are not interested tapali wo mule posa na bena makofi mwali bulaba kuposa na bena makofi mwa bakomena mwa bakomena mu cage and then you are there saying what you want to say
and others have died balungu balifwa bana waki balifwa elo mulelanda there is no candidate you have no I saw someone who wanted that the candidate ninja la competition opposition
sure kalanda iraine hello now we come to bill 7 bill 7 ile foningala na pepari bill 7 President Valendo kweba bill 7 ile bankani na ati change constitution ba so bali chinjishe mwana wasa bapenda ba president wose abachinjishe imwe constitution lero na ipusana imwe bakonka ba president bulofo fefintu balelanda you don't read the constitution kula ba support afye constitution leo bachinjishe ba so president ne ababa president na ipusana people have been explaining ile fo kubachita favor muri fiance fika if nangu constitution ile nangu bantu bale fo kuisomera bafuire balolesha ko bamona toke tayivi pide sana tayiri bad I'm speaking in the simple way pakwe bathi abantu balaba abasanga ko problem yakufuyisha bomfuyishe it's the type of constitution waberenga wamona ati elo the same constitution nga yapita lelo elo pasa so uteko bumbi yaikala ile constitution ingesa chita affect futhi ababe nyama MPs aba UPND abalipo ulemona bale laba ilaine ikesa abachita affect Bill 7 is not the thing even to bring near the parliament to change. Bali fefafine bakwishi bafye Mose oko apita ni kwenyu nishi wengaletera Bill 7 to help you to back you up. It seems you are very very powerful. The thing that you have done in court you kuchinja ma president you ukuchita shadi muame ukuchita is it not enough? Is it that's enough? That Bill 7 you don't need it. Zambia doesn't need it. They don't know even what it means because you have never Mama stand and open the Bill 7 Waivelenga allowed Wailemba Olomufitundu Kolo 5 the top languages in Zambia Pitakuze and BC Wakaverenge ya Bill 7 abantu bakayumfuire aba Zambian. It's Sungute language yesu. Fila tupita fimo ama atiko shani muka belengere lo tulebelenga nani kalembi u7 muchibemba wababemba musuli amatu ero tulebelenga muchirozi lo muchitonga lo muchikaonde lo muchitumbuka lo muchicheo. You people BU7 is crazy. No one will need it. Even your woman MP abene BU7 vale itina, but they can't speak. They can't speak. They can't say no. That's why Valera Dratama MPs are UPNT in Parliament, because some of them, they know that everything is just wrong. But where can they do? They are part of it. They are part of it. They are protecting their jobs. Because they know that if they lose, if they go against it, the then party are wake up abuse. You know? So they are just there dying. Now they should have been very much in Bill saturated. So if we Bill 7 you're 30. But the you cannot even bring it. People should vote. Those people want to Bill 7. Watch that post online. Who want to Bill 7? Zambian people should vote.
Why can't they do polls? Good suggestion, Mama. Why can't they do polls? Electronic poll on Bill 7. I think we should do it, Panopeni. Yeah, I'll start a poll. I'll do a poll, opinion poll for Bill 7. For a particular case.
And that one must be after na muberengela abantu na mubalondo luela muchinkana muchine. Na mubalondo luela muchitundu apafita ndileso kwe bati o bakateka apa bakakwata ensambu ya kwe bati MP onse balefu akuti babuka fyati wefuma. Oh, Nani, you were chitaso. Who agree like that? It sounds now like you are going back now. Kuma time we have Uganda, you have Idi Amin, you have Mobutu. Someone turn up in the parliament, you have to suit you, Pitati. We are embellished. We don't need it. This is the 20th century. It's a social media. Why Richa is not like this time we are seeing so you cannot do type of mingalato. Because even yourselves, you know that every type of mingalato you have been trying to do. Secret phone calls. So there's nothing like that. So for me, Bill 10 is no. Give back PF mukaye 1-on-1 tukamonyo mwaume this time. Okay? This time tukamonyo mwaume. If you have really work and when you that you were saying in Chito Shobe said your works will speak for you. Will speak for you than using dirty games. The reason you are making people who hated PF to love PF. Because you were in 23 years in opposition and you have never attempted to register to remove your PND. They never. They left you do your campaign and you are very free. You are open. You are doing your thing. How come you are free? Pastor, what you are attempted that because the party don't go back to 5 times. But they let you there because there's a law in the country. There's a law that everyone should follow how to live, we can't. Our country has been destroyed. Our country has been dignity has been destroyed. Blood before people will meet you. Where are you from? I'm from Zambia. They will say, wow, I've read about the country. Someone said it's beautiful. Is it Dr. Kaunda country? Yes. Today is you meet somebody, Zambia, oh, we had witchcraft. You bring witchcraft to public. Like, I'm an Alikanya bedroom. I'm a story of bedroom. Maria letter number Pawelu. Just in order, PF. You are too obsessed with the Lungu. Now it has bring me out of the Lungu family. You are too obsessed. Too obsessed. If it was me, I'm with the president, I will look at let me concentrate. Let me, this is just one family. But you are too obsessed. I don't understand. Many people, they don't understand why you should not let this family just go and move on. Too obsessed. Too much torment. And then you call yourself that you are the elder. It doesn't work like that. You can't be both. You know, even the Bible itself said that you can't serve two masters. Yeah? And the supporters of the Chipani, we are not saying we'll support UPND. But modern before PF, when PF was in power, when the PF we used to rise. Say no, we cannot do this. You cannot do this. No, my if you vine fisuma fiose support, if you could what do you see yourselves? Or do you have conscience like a mom kulala or look into the mirror said, oh my God, what you are doing? Huh? I remember when they arrested the Cheratukuta Madam President, when they did those t-shirts of like free Cheratukuta, the hero, what. I even took one picture of Cheratukuta for another t-shirt. I made it my WhatsApp thing. And my husband was like, who this man? I was just, this guy in Zambia, he come out as a hero. And he is putting pressure on the PF to stop what we were there supporting. We were supporting. We wanted them to do right thing. But it doesn't mean that if the people I'm part of them, when they're doing a wrong thing, I don't have to say it. That's where things are so bad at this moment. It's unbelievable. So that was my contribution, Madam President. We want PF to go back. I don't know political ikamba. Apa, you are just rubbishing the country and everything, and you absolutely doing nothing. You have to give it back. Why are you scared of PF so much? I know they made your life hell by every time announce as a loser. It's part of life. You have to move on. That's why the people of Zambia they what a spirit here but don't give up. That we pay voting too much we make him happy. No matter what opportunity you grab it, you start abusing, so you are abusing so much. You are abusing so much everywhere, from military, from schools, from even churches, you touches there. That's what the leader should be. We were supposed at this point to be clapping for you. Pakutenuna PF mighty PF. Now after that, people now are regretting. People are regretting. People are even saying they regret to bully Bakambwili for everything that Bakambwili passed on because of your unfair ruling. You are too unfair, and you have no shame. Tribalism, you have no shame. I'm not saying other tribes, they are not tribal. I know some tribes who are really tribal, but how can you bring tribalism so to make it so open and enjoy it and celebrate it? How? How? That's why we are here. maybe when you talk, you can listen. But even if you don't listen, because you will still talk, some people will listen. And last time I was on TikTok, I said, the people that is going to fight this tribalism is not other tribes. It's the very people where the president comes from. They have to stand up and say, Mr. President, we know that you are our son, you are our uncle, you are our father. We come from same village. But Ishla usendele mu echalo teyo. That's how you fought people like these presidents. That's how you fought them. Isimo bene mweba abatemu mwachawe ifutu wakana. Tuwale mivotila because tuwamwela timukatutwala kukana. Mukatuwamusha vemba wa shani wa reji katuishi wakashika or something. Nombe inchila mletu patanya naba nesu. Nombe ngata mulelanda mule kalafizi mule tina. Laile kumuna choke fyo alemi chitila na mutemwa. Okay? Mumule muna kwa tina kalimu. Because the president bali miyewo kwe bati. Ababantu wa baso bali mipata. Ababantu wa sobaka la miuma like the other day at a lady in Monze where he was telling people about we are working hard in Lusaka when you come ku intercity tabakale miuma. I was like, what type of talk is that from a president? Nili sana mumuPF na mwewe muti omo mwa ufile kwa tikwali isabasi ya fumile kumonze ya kuli Livingstone basi kila fe ku UP ku intercity bambo kuboma because they are tongas and so on. That's the level that as president has gone without shame. Pakufuasi ati abantu babo babatemwe bale bapera fintu bale fuaya futures ba president madam president here have said that bale chula abantu mumushi balabe no babumfya mashina yabo. Bale wo but ameshita babe mbela kona ngufishi mefi. You are using people. So it's people from Southern Province who can end this battle of tribalism. Ever fwe do kufumokulanda tifo tu Afrikanda. Vyafine tuchitafwe babemba. Abantu bamulati tulifupuba oloshanye because ifo tulakando kusupport omuntu nga chitefya so. Ababemba that's why bana tatuwa ikatada. Tulakanda. Umuntu fe umonga afu malefo kuchitefya tulakanda mudole afeweka. That's what is needed. Madam President, if you are hearing me properly, sometime inepa kuchinja na for example ndepela kwali kuchechi kumoko na lepe baba woman of God yabo bali puliremo kwati mumwe wapakati aba the Asha group they so balaba kuruba church they will have a meeting to talk to how bali puliremo. And then I told them that listen, the only person that this woman of God is going to listen to is her children. We should tell her children what to tell her. She will listen, not anyone from outside, because she doesn't want to be looking lower or to be intimidated. Spiritually, she's high there. People like this, they can only listen to the children. That's what we did. So for me, about this issue of tribalism is just so much. Ngakutu kwa wafi abantu wa Southern Province bakuchita offense to okay, you are a manager so Mr. President na totela but ne shasa mbilila puteti mumbike pala pati ambaso pali. Shasa mbilila mpele niko fe weekend po fe muntu mumbi. Na mube ne kuti bashala koneso na tezo ona no muntu wakumyesu wankani na amo ne ticho ndechita chibi. No mwango bata fe okay, ule Louise. Tuwala chitafu, tuwala fubia ababemba, eni, daba kuchipata, daba kumuchinga, so tuwala mubika. You are making the money to continue doing what is doing bad. So, my message tonight, namishila, nati imwebe ni mwe umuka chita fight tribalism. Ni mwe umuka chita ele ikapwa. Ngamwa wakwati mbaganda mu president, ababare tuchita host today. Men of you. Whatever I put wakanda, we want to integrate with other people. To ariupe mitundu ne mitundu arikwata bana, tulia na vena tulala na vena. Enso numuntu shikamu ikata. Mamona. Enso numuntu shikamu ikata. Tinala babomfisa na abantu abana abakana. No bate fyoko ba mitwala mwakonka. Oko mabitola, you can see ama comment. You can see that time, you see Lillian said what? That when she's live, she never used to notice these things. No, but I'm to understand when she's live, everyone who's with negative comment, I'm to understand that look, feel for more. One few or two from the area who say, if you're land fishing, umwafyo mutulandila tumona li mumulakanda ne fishing filipambale mbati mulekanda. How are you going to do that? It doesn't matter. I see men of God, bishops. It doesn't matter as long as they just have to defend. That's not the way. That's not the way. So my message, Madam President, I had my contribution. Just appeal to the president. The president can work fairly, but if you want to do the way he's taking things, there is more consequences in the coming years. History will speak, not only people. Thank you very much.
Oof, powerful, powerful, powerful. Our Malanda fiance, I think we did twice. I don't know, we saw. But daughter of Zion, now Mukwate Fiakulanda.